abductive induction. An abductive induction is what we call an inference to the best explanation. We're going to see this argument as well, too. The idea here is that we take an observation, we take something that we know, and we infer the best explanation for what we know. Okay? I woke up this morning and the ground was wet. The best explanation for the ground being wet is that it rained. I don't have a sprinkler system, so that would not be the best explanation. Okay? But here it is. I throw open my curtains this morning, and the grass, the patio, the furniture, everything's wet. The best explanation for this fact is that it rained last night. So that's an inference to the best explanation. When we try to come up with the best explanation, there are criteria of adequacy that we are supposed to use. This is how we judge the best explanation. And my suspicion is, if you paid attention in science class, these are going to be familiar to you. Conservatism and simplicity. Conservatism means that it agrees with what we already know. Okay? So a conservative explanation is going to be one that agrees with the things we already are aware of. For example, I don't have a sprinkler system. If we said the best explanation for everything being wet was your sprinkler system, that wouldn't be a conservative explanation because it does not agree with what we know, that I don't have a sprinkler system. Okay? Likewise, simplicity. Simplicity means we make the fewest assumptions possible. Oh, it didn't rain last night. That's not the best explanation for everything being wet. The best explanation for everything being wet is that there are, in fact, magical and unknown giants. And those magical and unknown giants periodically have to pee. And so the magical and unknown giant happened to be maneuvering through my neighborhood last night, and as a result, peed and made everything wet in my backyard. Okay, that makes a whole bunch of assumptions, right? It makes assumptions that there are these magical and unknown giants. It makes an assumption that a magical giant that must be invisible and silent for it to not wake anybody up when it's maneuvering through my neighborhood has to go potty. And then we, of course, have to assume that it was in my neighborhood last night. That is not a simple explanation, right? Occam's razor. The theory that makes the fewest assumptions is the better one. Okay? Criteria of adequacy. We judge the best explanation by the one that makes the fewest assumptions. Now, some assumptions are going to be necessary, but we go with the fewest assumptions possible.